let me first thank Governor Pritzker, Lieutenant Governor Stratton for their leadership, for making a difference in this state. And to House Speaker Chris Welch, my friend, my fraternity brother, thank you so much for your leadership. But I would be absolutely remiss if I did not thank Senate President Don Harmon. Someone asked me, how do the priorities of the Senate Democratic Caucus look, and what does that look like? I say you have to look no further than our leader. Our leader sets the game plan. He sets the tone. He lays out for us what those priorities are going to be, but then he also stands back and lets us invest in our talents. So President Harmon, thank you so much for your leadership, and to our entire budget team. You know, last year I remember I asked, do you hear that sound? And I said that sound was the sound of bills being paid. That sound was the sound of progress being made. But now that sound is even more robust. It is Illinois roaring forward. It is Illinois moving forward toward a more prosperous future. Don't let anyone tell you anything different. You know, there are going to be naysayers out there who try to push this narrative that Illinois is on the wrong track and that we are making these bad decisions. That is just not true. This is a fair, balanced, responsible budget that will lead to credit rating upgrades. If past this prologue, the 8 credit rating upgrades that you have heard us talk about are just the beginning. We are on a path towards fiscal stability. We have made the tough choices. We have made the decisions necessary to grow the state's economy. $1 trillion, a GDP of $1 trillion is just the beginning. Think about where we're going to go as we continue to make investments in people. You know, I talked about with the other side of the aisle, they talked about the expenditures and the spending that we make. I said, we are not making expenditures, we're making investments. Investments in people, investments in community, investments in the unhoused. We have made historic investments in education unlike anything we have ever seen. I am so proud of this budget because it shows what is possible. It shows how investments in people make a difference for tomorrow.
Thanks for watching this video. Please like and subscribe to keep up to date with news from the caucus. For more information on what the senator is working on, you can follow them on social media using the links in the description below.